Coming up on episode 77 of Creative Writing, I'm sharing tips for affiliate marketing.
I can't go back to sleep, it's almost light. These restless thoughts have kept me up again tonight.
Hello and welcome to Creative Writing, the podcast for writers, bloggers, and creatives who want to build an online platform without being smarmy. I'm your host, Kirsten Oliphant, and I'm recording this with a baby in my lap. So we will see if you may hear some noises from 2-week-old Piper. But hopefully she will stay sleeping. She sleeps about 23 hours a day, which is pretty amazing. I mean, kind of waking up to eat and poop, but otherwise she is just sleepy. But yes, it's kind of fun to sit here recording a podcast episode with a baby. I wanted to share a bit about affiliate marketing because I'm recording this on Sunday, but this episode will drop on Cyber Monday. And this weekend was a great weekend for me in terms of affiliate marketing. And I don't know if this is one of your main revenue streams or not, but I wanted to kind of give you some tips and pointers on how you can make some money because I made some money this weekend and hope to make some more money today without doing very much work. Before I get into that, I want to thank our sponsor, golance.com. Now, if you are not already using Golance, I really want to highly recommend them. I don't know about you, but I'm in a lot of blogger groups and people will hire often virtual assistants and content marketers, copywriters from these blogger and kind of entrepreneur groups. And then every so often you will see these posts, don't ever work with so-and-so because they promised me exclusive. Actually, recently it was food bloggers complaining that someone had sold supposedly exclusive recipes that actually ended up everywhere. And there was even some issues with images being used that they didn't have permission and some fines and, just a mess. So with golance.com, you're not wondering, should I trust this person? Because there are ratings and reviews. So you can see exactly how many hours the person has worked through Golance and read the ratings so that you are hiring somebody that you can trust a little bit more than just somebody you might find in a Facebook group, even though that's a really easy way to find people. So thanks to our sponsor. Go check them out if you need to hire someone to do some virtual assisting or if you want to hire someone to do some copywriting for a sales page for your latest course, book, or product. You can find them at golance.com. It's free to sign up and create an account so you can find people to work for you and feel a little safer about that when you do. So let's dive into affiliate marketing. I've talked about this before. I've talked about disclosure, which I'm going to mention that episode as well. I've talked about selling to your email list and mentioned affiliate marketing. But affiliate marketing is essentially when you are recommending a product like SiteGround or ConvertKit, and you are actually getting paid a commission for people who sign up under you. It's no extra cost to them. It's just a bonus for you helping that company sell the product by you recommending it. So affiliate marketing is something that's pretty easy to do, especially if you're using the products and you have things that you like. And it also can be really, really lucrative. Some affiliate programs, they all run in different ways. So I'm going to kind of break down a couple of the ways and give you guys some tips and hints because the holiday season, excuse you, Piper, the holiday season is a great time for you to use affiliate marketing and really up this as one of your revenue streams. It's a great alternative to just selling your own products and can be very lucrative. So here are my tips for affiliate marketing. The first thing is I want to encourage you guys to get outside the box. A lot of people start out with Amazon, which is a great place to start, but it's not the best place to necessarily stay. A lot of people make a lot of money with Amazon, but I think the best way to make money with Amazon is if you have a ton of followers, tons and tons and tons. Especially I see this working a lot with Facebook pages and people who with very large Facebook page followings, recommending products, especially keeping an eye on sort of like some of those sales for like Black Friday. I saw a ton of people just promoting the heck out of Amazon. And Amazon, once people click through, there's a cookie that will last 24 hours. So if that person clicks through, then decides not to buy the product, but then goes and decides that they want to buy a Kindle for somebody or a computer or a DSLR camera, you are still going to get that commission anytime within that 24-hour window. So it can be really lucrative. However, I want to encourage you guys to look outside the box of just outside of Amazon, where you can also just sign up for the products that you use and love. I found that almost every product that I use and love has an affiliate program. Some of them just give you credit, like AppSumo, which is one that I highly recommend. And this weekend I made like $200 in AppSumo credit. So I'm going to be getting a lot of tech and gadgets because I use that and put that right back in. AppSumo has things like this weekend they had a special on Beacon, which is it's sort of a program that will let you create really fantastic looking ebooks from your blog posts. It's a great way to repurpose content and create freebies for your blog, or even paid books from your blog post or from new content. So they have a lot of different things. Sometimes they will have themes for WordPress blogs or time-saving apps, but really fantastic products that you can recommend, and you get credit for every person that buys. So they had some really good deals, and so I made some good money. And then whenever I want to buy something from AppSumo, I've got all the credit sitting right there. So you can look for different things. Your web host, maybe the themes, even I know like Genesis and StudioPress, which are kind of the themes and frameworks that I use with WordPress, they also have an affiliate program. Another thing you can do is when you get an email about something like a course or a summit or some kind of launch, a lot of times those have affiliate programs. So for example, there was an email list summit or a list building summit over the summer, and I got an email about it and I was super excited. So I emailed the person right back. I just hit reply and said, hey, I love talking about email lists to my readers. And do you have an affiliate program? I would love to join. What do you think? And so he let me into the affiliate program and I made a little bit of money on there. So you can actually ask to join. And some of the programs, the same people run them. So a couple months later, the same guy was running another kind of summit and emailed me to see if I wanted to take part and be an affiliate for that. So kind of once you get into programs like that, you may get offered other opportunities. So if something hits your inbox, maybe it's even just your favorite writer offering a bundle of something, you can email that person back and ask. Sometimes you have to be like for a summit, sometimes you have to be a speaker to be an affiliate. But often it's not going to hurt anything to ask and just say, this would be great for my audience. I'd love to promote this. So anything that you use or love or think your audience would be interested in, those are great things to look to see if there is an affiliate program. For affiliate sales, I would also recommend only promoting the products that you use, have used, or that you trust the source. Now, a really good example of this is Amy Lynn Andrews, and she's like way above the board where she only recommends certain products. She has kind of a short list and has a whole page about what she recommends and why. I recommend a few things that I don't use, but I know I trust the people who are creating them. So some people only want to recommend what they use. Some people will recommend anything. You just kind of have to decide what's your line. For me, as long as I can in good conscience recommend it, I don't feel like it's necessary to go through a whole course to recommend it. If I have looked over the course, if I know the person creating it and trust their content, or maybe have taken another course from that person. But it does make it kind of weird then if you have people asking questions like, will this help me? If you don't know because you haven't taken the course, it's a little bit harder to recommend. So just keep that in mind, but make your own decision about what products you want to recommend. You will make the best affiliate for the things that you're passionate about. So if it's something you haven't ever used, it's going to be a little bit harder to be passionate about it. But again, if maybe you're passionate about the person. I have a couple people that I don't care what they sell. I would recommend that and be an affiliate for any of their programs in a heartbeat without even seeing kind of the outline, because there are a few people that I trust that much. It's a very short list, but there are a few people for that. So that's something to consider, is what products you actually want to recommend. And what are products that you maybe don't? Because I've had a few things hit my inbox or people asking me to be an affiliate for certain programs, and I just don't feel right about it. So for me, those are things that I would not recommend. So just kind of keep that in mind. I was really sad when I had to switch from Bluehost because I loved their commission. It's like $50 or more. I think I was getting 60 or 70. I think it goes up depending on how many sales you've made or how long you've been with them. I don't remember how their program works, but it's a pretty great referral rate. And I was really sad to give that up, but I can't recommend Bluehost anymore because they stink. And so I switched to SiteGround, and they have a good affiliate program too. So, again, don't recommend things that you can't really recommend. And so you want to be sure that you are, above all, keeping your integrity when you're recommending these products. So here are a couple things also. There are two different types of main types, I would say, of affiliate products. And I've already kind of touched on these and mentioned them, but the first kind is evergreen. So things like Amazon, where there are just products on a page, or if you're using Share a Sale or Commission Junction or Affiliate Window, which are all different programs that have a ton of different kinds of products and brands within them. Those are kind of evergreen. They're always there. And then the other thing, the other kind of programs that you can do for affiliates are launches. And I mentioned that when I talked about the summits. And also, like, I was an affiliate for Nick Stevenson's Your First 10K course in the fall. The thing to keep in mind when you're thinking about doing launches, and this is something that I actually did a little live video with tips on this in the membership group, but you really want to plan these out ahead of time. And what I mean by that is, so I've got a big calendar on my wall. Maybe I'll take a picture and leave it in the show notes for you guys. And over every month, well, actually I dropped off after a little while, but the first 3 months I was a little bit better in the year. I'm terrible with calendars, you guys. I put what big thing was happening that month. And I tried to either give away a freebie or have some kind of launch, but not to have two big things every month. This fall, I got a little bit overcrowded because I signed on for a few different affiliate launches and they were kind of all happening at the same time. So if you've been on my list for a while, you may remember that I was promoting, there were a couple different summits happening at the same time. And I think there was like a copywriting summit and a list building summit, and I was an affiliate for both of those. And, was promoting those at the same time. And then I had a product launch and was selling a book, and I don't want to promote that much. I don't want every email I send to be promotional. I want to have a lot of value. And even though there is a lot of value in a, list building summit for people interested in list building, I don't want to just promote things. So I've already started making up a calendar for next year where I have marked off what things I'm going to promote per month. Like I already know I'm going to promote Brian Cohen's course. I think it's in March. And so I have that marked off on my calendar. Don't take on anything else in March. In January, I'm going to do a full launch for my membership site. So I don't want to take on anything there, although I'm speaking at a summit, which will be at the end of the month, and I will be an affiliate for that. So kind of the first half of the month, I will be promoting the membership. And then the second half, I'm speaking at this summit. So I will be promoting that as an affiliate. But I don't want to take on anything else in January. And I already had somebody contact me and I said, no more in January. Unless you really are heavy into marketing, because I know I'm on some lists where they just promote something different every single week of the year. That doesn't feel right for me. It may not feel right for you, or maybe it does feel right for you. So you just have to think about it, but you do want to think ahead of time and maybe schedule out your calendar if you're doing a lot of affiliate launch programs, and those can be super lucrative. So instead of, Amazon where you get a certain percentage, a lot of times if you're promoting a course, you're going to get 40%. And some of these high-end courses that are like $600, $700, $1,000, that's a pretty nice paycheck to get. So those are things you want to consider. The other thing is that when you're an affiliate for these launches, they are hardcore and there are a lot of moving pieces. Often the launches will last 2 weeks. They'll start with some kind of free thing, a free book, a free webinar, or a summit. It's just going to be a lot of free videos. And so you get people signed up for that free thing, which attaches the cookie. So it's actually an affiliate, the affiliate program starts with that free thing, which I always recommend. And I'm going to hit this again harder in a minute, disclosing even for that free thing, because that's where the cookie starts. And the cookie is what tracks who signed up under you. So even though those things are free, if that person buys the product later, you will get a commission. So you should definitely disclose even with the free thing. Those programs are really long, and you will get emails daily that are talking about like, here's some copy that you can send out today. And they recommend sending out emails like every day or multiple times during the series. It's a great way to learn copywriting because they will hire copywriters to write emails for you and then expect you to kind of tweak it in language that makes sense for you. But it's a really great way to study copy and to kind of see how an affiliate program runs, or even to plan your own launch based on the skeleton of kind of the framework, I guess, not skeleton, both work, but basing it on that framework that you see when they are emailing you out what they recommend sending. I almost never send out all the things they recommend. Again, for me, it feels like too much, but I have noticed when I send out more emails and kind of follow their track, I make more sales. So that's something to consider as well. Now you will get more unsubscribes. So it's kind of like you just have to decide what's more important to you. I always recommend, if possible, offering people an opt-out. So if you don't want to hear any more, like for example, I sent out a lot of emails about Nick Stevenson's course, not as many about like the list building summit, for example. So for Nick's course, I was sending out separate emails in addition to the quick fix and other emails. And so I had a little thing at the bottom of every email. If you don't want to hear about this anymore, you can click here to unsubscribe from any more promotional emails about this launch. And then, because I'm in ConvertKit and I can do this, whenever I sent out another email, I had added a tag. So anybody that clicked that link got tagged, no more 10K readers. And so I would make sure to exclude all of those people. And that's a way to keep more people on your list, because I know sometimes I will get emails from someone and I really like their list, but they will send multiple emails about a particular program that I have no interest in, and they don't offer an opt-out. So sometimes I'll just unsubscribe, and it's a shame. If you don't want that to happen, offer people an opt-out. I don't know how you would do that necessarily in MailChimp, but in ConvertKit, it's very easy with their automation and tagging. There's another plug for trying the free month with ConvertKit at creativewriting.com/ConvertKit. Another thing I will say is that affiliate programs, I have found the best way to promote them is not on Twitter. Go figure. Twitter's great for some things, but for me, not so much that. But through your Facebook group, pages can be good. I've seen a lot of people, like I said, have good success with Amazon there, but I find a lot of success with my Facebook group because those people know me, we have a relationship, and they trust the things I recommend. And I'm not going to recommend things that I don't think are really good. So Facebook group and email, I have found are the best way to promote these affiliate programs. Now, I wanted to talk all about this because, again, the holidays are here, and this is a time when people are shopping. Today's Cyber Monday, so even today, post a couple affiliate links to things. See what happens. See what kind of money you can generate. I didn't tally it up, but a couple $100, well, more than a couple $100 this weekend through affiliate sales and through actually promoting some of my own programs and putting things on sale. If you're not sure where to get started with affiliate programs, again, you can do Amazon. There's Commission Junction, which I think is just now cj.com, Share a Sale, Affiliate Window. Those are general. They have a lot of different programs within them. I also like AppSumo. You're just going to get credit there. ConvertKit is my absolute favorite and highest paying, which is great because I love it. So I can highly recommend it, but also I get a high commission for that. It's 30% every single month of what the people who sign up under you pay. So if somebody signs up under you and is paying that $29 a month, you're getting 30% of that every month. It's amazing. SiteGround, who is my host. So if you're using another web host, check out your web host. I really like the Ultimate Bundles. They're having a couple deals every year. And I think they're about to have another one coming up. You can also look for different launches and courses. If you have a course that you've taken, find out if there's an affiliate program. Chances are, if you've paid for it, you can be an affiliate for it. And I want to end with disclosure. So if you want to go and read and listen to more about disclosure, you can go to episode 33, so creativewriting.com/033 to hear all about disclosure. But the main thing is you have to disclose these links. I just witnessed this big uppity thing that happened in a Facebook group where someone posted a link to, it was a podcasting group. So they posted a link to the Blue Yeti is on sale. And I had a feeling it was an affiliate link. And so it was not disclosed. And I just asked because for me, I want the person to know that people are noticing because I looked, it was an affiliate link, but also for other people who are reading to be sort of aware. And it started this whole thing where then the person, their link got deleted and then there was some kind of big fight. And then everyone was arguing about whether or not affiliate links have to be disclosed. They do. And there's two things you need to check, but always they need to be disclosed because of the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. They have .com rules, which I will link to in the show notes. But also, a lot of times you might be violating the terms of service of that affiliate program too. And Amazon has been cracking down on that. Like Amazon, you cannot use Amazon affiliate links in email. That's one of the rules. That's part of their terms of service. If you want to stay in their program, you have to follow the terms of service. But either way, it's a legal thing because of the Federal Trade Commission. You have to be upfront and honest about this. And we should want to be upfront and honest about this, you guys, right? Because we want to have trust with our audience. So you always want to disclose. You don't necessarily have to use hashtags. You do have to be clear. So don't use things like AF, link, or spawn, because this should be very clear to like your grandma, and say you might have a grandma who's super savvy on the computer, but if you don't have a grandma who's super savvy, imagine that. Okay. Imagine your grandma who's not super savvy coming across hashtag spawn. what is that? Okay, it stands for sponsored, but that's not okay according to the FTC. It needs to say sponsored or affiliate or ad. So on Twitter, for example, I will use ad, and I often use the hashtag on Twitter just to set it apart so there's not this random word in there, but I'll do hashtag AD because it's shorter. If I'm on Facebook, I will use affiliate, or I will have even a description that says, hey, this is an affiliate link. At no extra cost to you, if you buy something after clicking through this link, I get a commission. Thanks for your support. And that's also what I put at the beginning of blog posts or before the first outbound affiliate link. You can put that in there, and it is supposed to be before. So in a blog post, you don't have to use hashtags. You don't have to say affiliate. In that way, you can actually write a sentence out, and you should. If you want to link to a longer, post about disclosure, that's fine. But you do have to make it clear in each post. You can't just link to something else. You do actually have to describe it in the blog post. But when you're using Facebook and Twitter, you don't have to use a hashtag necessarily, but it does have to say ad or affiliate or often sponsored. Things like client, link, spawn, those are not okay because it's not clear enough to everybody. And again, you can look at episode 33 to find more about that. So those are some tips. Those are some best practices for affiliate marketing. And I hope that you guys will put these to practice even today. If it's still Monday and you're listening, there's some great deals going on. You can take advantage of some of those deals. I'll list out in the show notes all of the affiliate deals that I'm promoting. And I hope that you guys will actually think about making a strategic plan for how you're going to generate some revenue through affiliate links in a way that's natural and makes sense for your audience this holiday season, because it's a great extra form of revenue without a whole lot of work. But I have some really good deals for Cyber Monday. Some of these are affiliate links, and then some of these are my products. So ConvertKit is having a fantastic Cyber Monday deal. And you guys know that I love ConvertKit. I'm a huge fan. I've been using them for quite some time and really am happy to recommend them at every chance I get because I just love them. It's really changed the way that I've done email marketing. It's grown my list, it's grown my open rates, and also grown my income using a tool that is fancier. That's not really the best term for it, but for Cyber Monday, they are having this deal where you will not only get a free month of ConvertKit, which they don't offer all the time, you'll also get a free month of Meet Edgar, which is like a $79 a month value. Although don't get hooked if you don't want to pay the $79 a month, because I know so many people who love Edgar, but that's really expensive. A free month of Teachable, so you can see if you like hosting your courses there. 60 days free, so that's 2 months essentially with Samcart, which is supposedly a really great sort of checkout and sales, kind of actually running the whole cart, but doing a lot of upsells and making kind of better revenue is from what I hear. I have not used Samcart. 45 days free with Wistia, which is video hosting, and a ConvertKit t-shirt. And I have one and was able to wear it through most of the pregnancy. So all of those things will be free, and that's an affiliate link for me. So if you want to sign up and get that free month and see what all the fuss is about with ConvertKit, you can find more at creativewriting.com/ConvertKit. I also want to recommend, this is another affiliate deal. I was using Bluehost for 4 years and super happy. I know a lot of people start out on Bluehost. A lot of people recommend Bluehost. And I was really happy, and I was an affiliate for them until this year where I actually installed, it's like not an install, it's not a plugin. I signed up for downnotifier.com, which I would highly recommend. It's free. You just give them the name of your websites, and then whenever they go down, you get an email notifying you. So once I signed up for this, I realized that my site was down all the time, like multiple times a day, sometimes minutes, sometimes hours, sometimes for a couple days. And this was all because of my host. And my host said it wasn't, but as soon as I switched, lo and behold, no downtime on my website. So I switched to SiteGround, would highly recommend them. If you are doing a simple one site transfer, they will migrate you. So if you don't understand the tech, which I don't, then you can have them transfer your sites over. So if you want to sign up for SiteGround, they're having an affiliate, or I'm an affiliate for them, but they're having a sale through, I think it ends Monday. So today is the last day that you can do it as you're hearing this. And you're going to get 70% off of one of their good hosting packages. So you can find out more about that if you go to creativewriting.com/SiteGround. So The other things that I have going on for Cyber Monday is I'm doing a 50% off my foundation series, which is a 4-part mini course. And it's all about how to help you get clarity and cohesion for your brand. So if you're sitting there and you're like, I can't make a decision about what I'm blogging about and how this ties into this, and you're just kind of floundering, or you feel like you need a rebrand, or you just need to take a step back, the foundation series helps you apply your why to your blog, your images, your email list, and your social media. So all those things tie together. It's going to be easier for you to make decisions. And when people come to your site and then sign up for your email list and see your images and see the posts on social media, it's all going to tie together in a cohesive brand. It's going to be one whole thing, and it's all going to relate back to your why. So it makes decisions easier for you, and it makes you look more professional and put together to other people. So that's the foundation series. You can find out more and use the code Black Cyber to get 50% off. So it's going to be $24, which is a fantastic price. It's 4-hour long, a little bit over an hour in some of the cases, videos. And you can find out more about that if you go to creativewriting.com/foundation series. Last thing I'm going to promote, I decided to open back up the beta membership price for my paid community, the Creative Writing community. We already have almost 30 people in there, and I'm so excited about the things that we're going to get done in this next year. And it's kind of a mix of content. There's a lot of content, free access to the foundation series and to my course, Own Your List, which is, I've revamped and is almost completely done. I have a video library with 30 or so videos in there about creating webinars and setting up the tech for that, selling to your email list, and more. Plus, we're doing group coaching. We're going to work on launches next year. I'm doing live videos. We're going to have hot seats. It's just going to be a fantastic thing. So if you want to get in on the beta price, and this is the last time this price will ever be offered, unless I do a Christmas sale, it's going to be over, because starting in January, I'm launching at full price. So if you are interested in the membership, you can go to creativewriting.com/membership. And again, I'll leave all the links to this in the show notes, which you can find at creativewriting.com/077 for episode 77. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you to Jasmine Commerce of JasmineCommerceMusic.com for the music for the show. Thank you to our sponsor, GoLance. And I would love it if you guys would leave a rating or review on iTunes. I don't ask for this often enough, so I'm going to start asking for it at the end of every show. I know you guys are listening. I know how many of you guys are listening, and it would mean a lot to me. And it means a lot to people discovering the show if you're leaving ratings and reviews. If you want to find the show notes and all the links, you can head over to creativewriting.com/077 for episode 77. If you want to join our Facebook community, you can do that at creativewriting.com/community. And if you want to hear from me via email, where you will hear all of the good stuff, you can do that at creativewriting.com/subscribe. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you have an inspired week.